Hello everyone, my name is Bose Oyekomi from King British School. Today we are going to look at the security policies of King British School. We analyze and place emphasis on some aspects that will help us in the delivering of our duties effectively. So, our security policy in King British School is divided into various aspects. We have the physical presentation and branding, under which we are going to talk about the dress code, and that is actually where we are going to start from. Then we have the procedures for welcoming visitors, parents, and students. We have resumption and closing procedures. We have staff procedures, visitors and parents procedures. Then generally, we'll talk about so many things as regards cleanliness, daily checks, habits, criminal and legal issues, and others. We'll talk about documentations and reporting. And a very quick one. Let me just start with the physical presentation and branding. As a security personnel in King British School, you have to be in your branded outfits whenever you are at work. We have a dress code. We have the black suit and the black shoe, which is an official shoe, not tattered or dented shoe. No, the black and nice looking shoe. We wear that on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursday. We wear the black suit and a black official shoe on Monday, on Tuesday, and on Thursday. Then we have a polo for Wednesdays and Fridays. We wear that on top of jean and a trainer. The important thing is we looking good at our duty post at all times, because good look is good business. So, and the whole of branding starts from that gate. Whatever parent has seen, the first impression actually matters, and it lasts longer than you can even think or imagine. So, at our gate, we expect security personnel to look good. Wear your branded outfit, wear your shoe or your trainer as the case might be. Do not allow anything like slippers to be seen on you at every point, at any point in time. Necklace earrings are not allowed at our gate. You are not allowed to carry unreasonable hairstyle or bushy bear. You're not allowed to look horrible at our gate. We need to avoid offensive smells. Like you need good roll-on, good perfume, smell nice, look good. It's very key to us. Then you have to put on friendly smiles at all times. You must speak good, because we run a British school and the expectations from parents and other stakeholders are so high. So you must speak good, you must speak nice, you must enforce diction, you must look good and speak good. Okay? So, and on daily basis, we'll be taking pictures, like group pictures in our different branches, and we upload it on the security telegram group. So, and this to show how much we comply with the dress code, because non-compliance will attract serious disciplinary action. We believe we are talking to adults, well-trained personalities that have been through so many places, and we expect a lot of maturity in handling all these things we are talking about. Now I go to procedures for welcoming visitors, parents, and students. Visitors should be given a warm, welcoming smile. You have to be friendly with them. You have to smile with them. You never know the reason why someone is visiting a place in the first place. So you have to welcome them with beautiful smiles. You need to keep adequate record of visitors when they come in. We already have a visitor register at all our security locations, and they are all well structured. The name, the address, the tag number, and so many other things. Do not allow anyone write improper address for you, address that can't be traced, address that can't be understand. They just write anything anyhow. You don't allow that. When they sign, when they write all these things, you check before you allow them going. Okay. So the proper record is very, very key. We have to keep proper record, adequate record of people that come in and go out of the school. The visitor tag must be properly used. It's for the identification of the visitors. There to be one on the visitor's neck when they come. And when they are going, after signing out, they are to return back the visitor's tag. Resumption and closing. Security personnel attendance schedule must be observed on daily basis as agreed in your offer letter. If you won't be around, there must be another person there, and proper communication procedure protocols must have been followed. You don't just disappear from your duty post. It's a risk that is very, very dangerous to the organization and even to you yourself. You don't just disappear. A security personnel must clock in at resumption, must clock out anytime he's going out, maybe for off or whatever. A security personnel must use the biometric attendance register because that's the only proof that you were there. That's what we record you're coming in and you're going out. There must be approvals and there must be permission in case there is any need for you to go out, to step out, or for absenteeism or whatever purpose. There must be proper permission, there must be protocol that will be followed. The security manager must be aware and must be properly communicating to his reporting line when there is a need for a guard to go out or to go for permission. In case of absenteeism, another guard must be available. So there must be proper plan. There must be proper arrangement, not just disappearing from your duty post. You cannot leave your duty post if the relief person is not available. If the person that will relieve you, that will take your place, is not at work, you cannot leave your duty post. Under no circumstances must your gate be left open. It must never happen. You must never have your gate without a security personnel at a time. Lateness is not tolerated. Maybe you go for off and you are returning back, then you are returning very late. It's not allowed. You or any staff cannot go out of the school premises without gate pass or permission from the head of school or the principal or the head teacher, as the case may be. Then the staff, you must keep daily attendance register of staff through the biometric. We have biometric matching. Whoever does not come to work, whoever did not sign in or clock in, did not actually come to work for that day. So the biometric is the only evidence that a staff was at work, even you. So on daily basis, the staff they have to clock in and clock out. When a staff wants to leave the school premises, request for the gate pass. The reporting line will have given the person the great gate pass to present to you, showing that okay, it's permitted to go out during the school hours for whatever purpose. And if you're not sure of anything, it's actually proper for you to confirm. Gate pass will be used when the staff is leaving the school premises for repurpose. The staff attendance record or biometric will be generated and analyzed at the end of the month, precisely between the 28th and the 30th of each month before salary is paid. Visitors and parents. Parents should be placed in the reception. They should be welcomed in the reception. They should be sent to the reception. They should be directed to the reception. And before they are sent to the reception, proper communication must be done. Like the guard has to call the customer service personnel, tell him or her that a parent is around or a visitor is around, and tell the customer service personnel the reason for the visit before a visitor or a parent is allowed into the reception. And parents are not allowed to go beyond the reception for whatever reason, except the parent is being invited by a more superior officer of the organization, in order for him or her to be attended to. Visitors' record must be properly filled, just like we said earlier. The gates must be under lock and key at every point in time. All day students and parents must sign on the biometric in the morning when they drop their kids. And when they are going, they should find out of the biometric while they are leaving the school premises. As a matter of fact and policy, a parent that have not clocked out on the biometric cannot take a child in Ken British School. No parent must pick any child except he or she has successfully clocked out on the biometric machine and the attendant registers. Parents that are not our parents or strangers proving or claiming to be relatives of our kids cannot just come into the school premises. We have to ask questions. We have to communicate. We have to be sure that he is a parent or he is a well-known person before coming in to the school premises. Visitors are not supposed to be delayed at the gatehouse unnecessarily. They should be attended to as they arrive. Immediately they're arriving, as soon as possible, they should be attended to. Now, we talk about the general aspect of our security policy. Cleanliness. Security office has to be very clean, like spankly clean. It has to be mopped, the floor has to be mopped on daily basis. The place has to be well arranged. The place has to look good. It has to smell good. If your office is dirty looking, you need the attention of the cleaner. You can talk to the head of cleaner or your reporting line. Let the cleaner attention be drawn to it. Your place, the place you stay, has to be sparkling clean, smell nice, mopped, well arranged at every point in time. The flyers and every other items in your office has to be properly arranged and cleaned. So also the ones in the compound of the school. You don't see dirty things and just shy away from it as if you didn't see anything. It's a corporate responsibility. It's a collective responsibility of every human being that exists in the school environment to ensure that everywhere is clean and tidy, including the school buses. When they're untidy, the attention of the driver has to be called to it, or the head of the driver. All parked directors' car must be washed. It's either it's washed by guards or by the drivers. Before they leave the school premises, by the time they are leaving, their cars must be clean. And this is the responsibility of the head of security. You talk to whoever is going to clean it, ensure it's clean. It just have to be cleaned. Now, daily checks. You must ensure, number one, that all electrical appliances, water taps, and every other gadgets in the school is switched off at the close of business. In case the facility people in the school didn't, when you do your check by moving around and checking critically, checking around with your eyes wide open, observing everything, you will see those that have not been switched off. Then you switch them off for the purpose of safety. You have to do a daily routine check on the classroom, the offices, our buses, our assets, environment. You do a lot of patrol, you move around, you check in and out. And if there is any reason for you to report anything as a matter of emergency, please do so through the security telegram group. It has to be reported immediately if you discover any exception and as a matter of urgency. Information on security of a facility must be done always through the security telegram group. Pumping of water, changing over when power is restored will be checked by security personnel. Then habits. You must never fight, insult, embarrass any of our students, parents, visitors, or staff. There must never be a case of raising voice in our school premises or even outside our school premises, close to us, far from us. As a guide in our uniform, you must never display any unruly habits. Smoking, drinking of alcohol are not allowed on duty and outside duty. When you are still within our premises or anywhere around us, you must not be found smoking or drinking alcohol. It must never be observed at any point in time. Gossip or grapevine is not allowed. If you're not comfortable with anything, walk up to your reporting line, talk and discuss it amicably, not in a rude manner. If there's any damage in our school premises, you have to observe it and let us know. Whoever is responsible pays for the damage. If you are responsible, you pay for the damage. Sleeping on duty is never allowed. Use of earpiece is never allowed. Nothing must be in your ear so that when anyone maybe horn or call or whatever, you will be able to attend to them. Speaking of native dialect, it's never allowed in our school premises, with our kids, with the staff, with anyone. Speaking of native dialect, it's never allowed. Our official language is English and English language alone. Family and friends of security officers are not allowed to visit them at work. It's not allowed. Okay, now we'll talk about the criminal and the legal issues. There are some aspects that we need to draw your attention to. As security guards, sexual harassment, use of sex language like on students or pupils, staff, parents, or even fellow colleagues will be handled legally. You should not shout. You shouldn't raise your voice. Will be no fighting, either with driver, with anyone around the school premises. If all this happen, they will be taken up legally. We have a resident police, and all these things, we won't smile at you if it happens. So it must never happen. Theft is not allowed. If you steal, you'll be arrested. On no account must students be allowed to go outside the school premises. They are not allowed to go outside. You are not allowed to take them out. You are not allowed to allow them go out, whether for whatever purpose. They are not allowed to go outside the school premises. A gate must never be left open for students to even peep, check, assess the environment or look outside the premises. Check who is driving in or entering the school before they are allowed to enter the school. When you hear car horn, open your gate, look outside, possibly meet the person. Who are you? What have you come to do? What can we do for you? Let them answer your question. Be sure that you are comfortable enough before you allow them drive into our premises. Nothing must be bought for any student except the head of school instructs you. You must not buy anything for any student, be it day student or border, water, whatever they need. They know who to talk to. They shouldn't come to you. It's not your responsibility. And you must never, if you do, it's a criminal case because it could result into health problem. It could put the school in trouble, and that we do not want. So it must never happen. Others that we need to talk about: if there is any duty assigned to you by your reporting line, happily, reasonably, humbly, please carry it out as approved by your company. This policy will be reviewed with all security personnel weekly, and sometimes we'll do it on rotational basis. We'll just select a security personnel to do the review. You talk about it, we record the video, we will assess the video so we know if you even know what we are talking about. The videos of security policy during review will be sent to a Telegram group. All guards must be present during the weekly review. All guards must be there. And the policy itself, printed out, must be properly fixed in our security offices. Please note that this policy can be reviewed at any time. Now, documentation and reporting. Security pictures will be taken daily and posted on the security group on Telegram. That's one thing you will report daily, your picture. Exceptional reports on visitors who visited the school for whatever purpose has to be posted daily on Telegram group. In fact, it has to be posted immediately if there's any exceptional report that is out of a normal activity, like a parent, a visitor, someone dropping proposal or the like. So it has to be reported. And let me not forget, the reason why you are taking your picture is for us to check compliance with your dress, with the dress code. You, after taking the picture, you won't go and remove your shoe and wear slippers. It's going to be a very serious case. We won't take it lightly. Then if the absenteeism, a guard is absent or there's an emergency or whatever, it has to be reported immediately. Immediately, it has to be reported. Students, staff, drivers, chaperones, lateness has to be reported on the security group. Immediately you get to know about it. Immediately you were told. Immediately you get to know that this person is not here. It's supposed to be here 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock and it's not here or 5 o'clock. Report it immediately. If you keep quiet, it's a very big issue for you. Videos of our security offices will be taken on Mondays and Wednesdays and posted on the security Telegram group. We want to check how clean you are. Before parents out there will come in and tell us how dirty you are, because we do not want that. We want a very clean and nice environment. Any damaged item, fan, AC, chair, whatever items that you are aware of during the course of your checks, even damages on our buses, all of them has to be reported immediately through the security Telegram group. You will update and keep all vehicle log books accurately. It's your duty. It will be filled by you, the vehicle log books. All observations on our vehicles have to be reported immediately and treated as urgent. A driver drove out and by the time he's returning, there is a scratch on the bus, and during your check, you discovered it. You write it quickly on the Telegram group. You discover someone broke the pointer or broke the light or broke side mirror during the course of your check, you will report it daily because it's your duty to check around, check our facilities. Copies of security policy, like I said before, have to be printed and fixed in your offices so that you can read through it possibly daily. So you don't forget any of these things and have issues. Non-compliance in documentation will attract serious disciplinary actions. It could lead to query. It could even lead to suspension. Which we comply with all these things we've talked about. Then there's going to be a general security report which will be posted on weekly basis on our Telegram group. This is the end of the review of our security policy, King British School Security Policy. Thank you so much and have a great day.